Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 3 events this weekend. Friday, January 30th, Saturday, January 31st, and Sunday, February 1st, are all going to be at the Clarin Hotel in Joliet, right off of I-80 and Larkin Avenue, which is just west of 355 on I-80, for the featured tournament of the month, maybe the last 2 months, the Titan Tournament, the biggest little tournament in charity poker, where you could turn $50 into a WSOP main event package. Saw the cash and bonuses that come with it, fame, fortune, all the great stuff. Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 3 events this weekend. It's the last weekend of January 2026. I said it earlier today. I cannot believe it is the last weekend of January. We're already 1/12 of the way through 2026, which is wild. The weather is still very cold outside. If you can see that snow hanging about, it is extremely cold, but it's hot in the charity poker world right now. The Titan Tournament, the Titan Tournament, the Titan Tournament. The Titan Tournament is basically going to control all day Friday, all day Saturday, and the first portion of Sunday. There are no tournaments other than the Titan Tournament on Friday and Saturday. There are 4 flights on Friday, 5 flights on Saturday for the Titan. We'll get into all the details in a second, just kind of give you the rundown. And then Sunday is going to be day 2, which is the final. You do have to qualify in by winning one of the flights or finishing in the top 10% of one of the flights on Friday or Saturday in order to qualify and play on Sunday. Once you're in Sunday, day 2, you are automatically in the money. Yeah, and then on Sunday there are 4 more regular tournaments besides that, but it'll be after the Titan Tournament. So let's talk about the Titan. First and foremost, 9 flights. 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6:30, and 8:30 on Friday. 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6:30, 8:30, and 10 p.m. on Saturday. So 4 flights Friday, 5 flights on Saturday. 2, 4, 6:30, and 8:30. Just the standard times on Friday. We'll carry through on to Saturday and then add that 10 p.m. last chance qualification to get in there to the Titan Tournament. You have to finish in the top 10% of your flight in order to qualify or get into or make day 2. I guess it's not a qualification. You just make day 2. Got to finish in the top 10%. They round up on the 5s, which means if there are 25 players in your flight, the top 3 are going to go on to Sunday, and they do carry, you're going to carry whatever chip stacks that you have going into day 2, meaning if you finished 3rd in your flight with 4,700 chips, you're going to go to day 2 with 4,700 chips. The tournament doesn't restart. Nothing changes at that point. The blinds do get rolled back so that everybody's average stack is even, and it is beneficial to all who make it on day 2. Again, you are in the money. However, you do take whatever you bag on your flight is what you're going to take with you to day 2. So again, the top 10% of each and every flight will make it to day 2. Day 2 is on Sunday at noon. 30-minute levels on Sunday. The first 5 levels of every flight are going to be 12 minutes long, just like the early bird or the second chance. And then levels 6 through 10 will be 15 minutes long. And then levels 11 and up, similar to the stack structure, will go to 20-minute levels. So every flight, as you get deeper into the flight, you're allowed to play more poker. You have less pressure on those blind structures, and it is a deeper, fun tournament to play in. But the idea is to get people in and out of those flights as quickly as possible. That's why we have the faster times to start, middler times in the middle, and then deeper structure as you get deeper into the structure, and that structure truly matters at that point. All right, buy-in. $50 buy-in to get into the Titan Tournament for any of the flights that you play in. There is a $5 add-on which gets you the full 6K in chips. Now, at the end of level 5, that's when registration will close. Just like most tournaments, registration closes after the end of level 5. Do the break, start of level 6, registration is over. During that break time, there is an optional add-on for this, similar to the early bird. It's kind of the biggest bird idea and all put together. But there is a break add-on. It's $20. $15 of it goes into the prize pool. $5 is what the hosting charity is going to keep. It's $20 for an extra 5 can chips. You decide if that's beneficial for you or not. It's kind of like double the bird prices at this point. $50 buy-in, $5 add-on to get you 6 can chips. Then when you get to the break add-on, you can do another $20 for another 5 can chips. It's a pretty good deal. 75% of that money does go into the prize pool, so it's a prize pool juicer. It is a stack builder, and it's definitely worth doing. So I recommend if you're still in at the end of level 5, do the break add-on. It's great. So again, $50 buy-in, $5 add-on. $20 optional break add-on. You're going to play 5 levels, registration closes, which point they'll play down to the top 10%. And again, they're very strict. If there are 24 players, that 2.4, which is 10% of 24, will round down to only 2 players. If you've got 25 players, the 2.5 rounds up to 3 total players, which means the breaking point is 20, 21, 22, 23, or 24 players. 2 are getting in. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, you're looking at 3 players. Every time it hits a 5, another player gets in. You cannot add to it. You cannot do anything to it. It is what it is. If you are on that weird bubble where there's 24 players in your flight and only top 2 are getting in, there's no cutting a deal. There's no changing anything. That's the number of players that advance to day 2. Again, you are in the money if you make it to day 2. The goal here is to plan a flight, build the biggest chip stack possible, win your flight, move your way to day 2, and then once you get to day 2, the blinds are going to get rolled back to level 11, which is 1K, 2K, no antes in the Titan, 1K, 2K, and you'll have whatever chips you bagged with you on day 2, and you play out from there. Blind levels at that point are 30 minutes long, so again, the deeper you get into this tournament, once you get to day 2, you're at 30-minute levels. You get to the final table, 35-minute levels. It'll be great. Super deep structure as you get through that juicy, fast part of the beginning of the tournament. But again, that's designed to get us that biggest little tournament in charity poker. Got to have those 12-minute levels. All right, some quick tips and tricks going in. You cannot buy directly into day 2. I know our multi-flight events, typically you can buy into day 2. You cannot do that. We don't stop at a certain level. You're going to stop when you reach 10% of the field. So again, that's what's going to happen. However long that takes, you go from there. Day 2, the blinds are rolled back to level 11, which is 1,000, 2,000. You are in the money if you're in day 2. If you bag multiple bags, meaning if you win or bag in multiple flights, all of your chips are going to be combined. There's no taking half of the smaller stack or half of the whatever. All of your chip stacks are combined. And if you bag 3 times and they each have 5,000 in chips, you're going to go to day 2 with 15,000 in chips because all of those bags are going to be combined. Now remember, every time you make it to day 2, you are in the money. So in that instance, if you bagged 3 times, 3 separate flights, which is a pretty good ratio of playing, if you bag 3 times, you're going to combine all 3 bags. That's your starting stack for day 2. Blinds are going to be 1K, 2K. The 2 bags that you lost, or the 2 spots that you lost, you get min cash payouts for. So again, every time you double bag, you get to combine your bag, you automatically get a min cash, and then you continue to play from there. So it's a great way because nothing changes on the payout structure. It's still based on, you know, however many players, 50 players, whatever, 60 players get in to qualify or make it to day 2, and however many of those players are getting paid. You know, you do end up laddering up occasionally. I think we had one time where after all of the multi-bags got added together, like one person needed a bust from the min cash in order to get a ladder up. So it's great for everybody. It's a ton of fun. If you have any questions about the Titan tournament, how the flights work, when the flights are, payouts, buyouts, any of that stuff, hit me up in the comment section below. I will take care of you. Number one thing to remember, besides all the stuff that I've already told you, whomever wins the Titan tournament, wins it outright, is going to get a free seat into the free roll of the summer. Meaning, doesn't matter where you are in qualification, you win the Titan tournament, you are automatically in the $28,000 free roll come June. It is one of the new promotions that we're doing. 54 players are going to play for $28,000 worth of cash prizes, including 2 WSOP main event seats. 54 players. One of those 54 is a champion from the Titan tournament. So if that's not motivation to come down to Joliet and check us out, I don't know what will. Sunday, we also have regular tournaments after the start of day 2. So 1 o'clock, they're going to do a $100 mini monster. It's a $100 buy-in. $10 add-ons will get you the full 100K in chips. And then you are looking at 15-minute levels for the first 10 levels, 20-minute levels after that. Should be a blast, should be a ton of fun. $100 mini monster, 1 p.m. on Sunday. So some of those second day 2 players that get busted with small stacks will certainly be playing in that one as well. 2 o'clock early bird, 4 o'clock is the $50 Sunday special, and 6:30 is always the $60 half no limit, half PLO tournament on Sunday in Joliet. Cash games are going to run all weekend long, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday, noon to midnight on Sunday. Check it out. Let us know what questions you have. Remember, it is double points this weekend. All 3 dates this weekend count towards the January points list. All 3 days. So it's going to happen again in February, but the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st all count towards the January points list. So if you're on the bubble, if you're on the cusp, if you're getting in there, get some points, grind some hours at the cash game. There is an eligibility of, what, 12, so 24 points each day. So that's almost 80 points. Almost 80 points available if you played open to close all 3 days, which let me tell you would be a grind and a half, but it is doable. And there's going to be somebody who does it, I guarantee you. So to that person who's watching the vlog, thank you. Double points all weekend. Oh, for my Titan players, for points. The top players in the flight will get points, meaning if you make it to day 2 and win your flight, get second in your flight, get third in your flight, and advance to day 2, you will get points, and they are double points, which means if you win your flight on Friday, you get 20 points added to your tournament list, and then you go to day 2, if you got into the top 5 in the total day 2 cumulative players, you would get more points at that point again. Another 20 points for a winner, but you probably don't care about the winner because there's also the free roll seat up for grabs in the Titan as well. So double points all weekend. The only players who get flight points from the tournaments on Friday and Saturday are going to be people who actually qualify for day 2. So it's not top 5, it's top 5 or qualify, meaning if there's a 65-person flight and the top 7 get into day 2, only the top 5 chip stacks are earning points. Same thing for if there are 30 players in the flight and top 3 are going to day 2, then only 3 players are earning points for the January tournament points list. As always, thank you for watching. If it's your first time watching us on CCG, Poker TV on YouTube or Instagram, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit that like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you're thinking, what questions you have on, or what you're going to do this weekend. Either way, thank you for watching. We will see you for the Titan. It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about this one. It's going to be a blast. See you in Joliet this weekend. Bye, everybody.